Hello, and welcome to part 6 of Greedfall. Today, we're going to be exploring Hikmet and hopefully progressing some of the story. Now, a few notes from last episode. Moving forward, there's a high possibility I'll start just cutting out the boring parts and only leaving in the important parts, and just give like a brief summary of what happened. Pretty much last time all we did was walk around two large maps and then kill a mini boss, and that's pretty much all that really happened during that. Some minor dialogue, a little bit of Vasco's backstory, and that was it. Another note is I know I'm looking at 7 skill points that I can allocate, but my refusal to use the two-handed blunt weapon last time may have been a mistake, because I realized while going through the footage, though the base damage is lower than what I've got now, it also comes with additional, presumably additional elemental damage. So whenever I get to the camp box, or inventory box again, storage box, sorry, I'll pull that out and give that a shot and see how that goes. So first things first, I suppose what I want to do is head south, east, and then north, assuming the map kind of ends around here. It'll be good to actually progress the story a little bit today. Looks like I'm coming up to some sort of murder scene. Oh, fair enough, it's bandits. Oh. Yes, I am testing the new weapon. Oh. I can't really tell if it's actually good or not, but ow. Initial impressions seem decent. It is a bit slower, but it has more range, which I do appreciate. Oh. Okay, I tried to counter that, but it didn't work. I do like the jumping slam, that's kind of cool. Ow. Hiya. Alright. Okay, well, I mean, it worked out, and then I finally find a weapon that might be better than some of the other items I've got. But it's really the elemental damage that I'm kind of interested in testing out. I can perhaps give that blade to either Vasco or Ciora. I did upgrade Vasco's weapon because I took off my old one, though. I think I'm going to give it to Ciora. There we are. So I came across this trader of some sort, but he doesn't look relevant yet. But that's just along the way towards the caravan. But I will also take a look to the left. But after that, I suppose this section should just be the gate into Hikmet, because I see the fencing already. And some more of these newer versions of the same monsters that I'm terrible at fighting. Ouch. And now it's gonna charge. Swing. Oh. It's really weird, the inconsistent lock-on, but whatever. Do it again. Swing! There's so many of them. There's another pair over there. I think I tried them earlier, and there's actually a boss version, and it basically one-shots me, so I'm not going to go over there right now. I am, however, going to briefly have a chat with this fellow.
Greetings.
Oh,
My
lady,
caravan
sorry.
goes through all the cities, and the journey is safe. So, where would you like to go?
That's all you
Thank
do.
but I'll
You
continue.
have no actual dialogue. That's fine. Part of me does want to just go east and see where that takes me, but it doesn't look like.
What are you doing there?
Oh,
I'm hunting. I'm waiting for a rabbit to stumble into my traps.
Rabbit hunting? Within a stone's throw of an outpost? You take me for a fool. What are you really doing here?
I'm keeping watch. Please, you could pass for a tribe, sister. Do not tell the guards. I beg you.
is this?
Please, this business is not of your concern. Please, this business is not of your
You've got a
concern.
really gravelly voice. Is that a choice I have to actually make? Kind of just randomly came across him there, so I guess we'll find out from there. Hello.
Halt! What's your destination, milady?
Just into town. I'm an emissary of the congregation and am here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
I'm kind of suspicious of the scout, but at the same time, I don't know the full backstory between these two. I was going to say countries, but these two factions. So I'm just going to go ahead and not mention it at the moment because, as far as I know, they're not at war, and he's just observing.
Nothing out of the ordinary?
Well then, good travels, milady.
Thank you. Oh, and I got a reputation with them. That's good. It's something. Well, into Hikmet I go. Finally to an actual town. Although, it looks more like... Okay, so it's just an outpost, actually. No, it still goes inward and there's more to see, so that's good. So let's go into the sick bay first. You have nothing to say. You have nothing to say. None of you have anything to say. Oh. Well, I think he's a little more than sick, this guy. But good news is he's not sick. They're not sick anymore. I really had a different impression coming in. This looks more like a morgue. Alright, moving on then. So that's that as far as the sick bay goes. I see a nice little bridge over there, which I think I can cross. Or is that just the bridge proper that I'm supposed to go over? Well, I always try to find everything possible, so I'm going to continue into this upper area. Found some loot, already paying off. Oh, some more back there. And a crafting station. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get back there though, because it's not actually letting me walk past any of that. Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to get back there because the workbench is in the way and I can't climb. I guess that might be a mystery for later. I should probably upgrade some of my gear. Was I supposed to make more than one cog? No, I only have one cog. Is there no way to upgrade my pistol? I have nothing to upgrade my pistol. Oh no, that's not true. It's just because I don't have craft level 1. But then again, all it really does, these upgrades are, well, other than some that actually do bonus damage, it looks like all it does is really up just Fury generation, stun, things like that. That's all I could make right now. Although this does increase the damage by a little bit. But I'm sure I mean, I keep saying this and this hasn't happened yet, but I'm sure I'll run into a better pistol sooner or later. So there's nothing else up here. Oh. Yeah, okay, so Hikmet does look nice. It's actually a proper city. Wow, that's not what I was expecting. It sure as heck looks better than New Serene, I'll tell you that. It's got a proper castle and everything, and like a cathedral. That looks like Brother Andre's, to be honest, but maybe all oratories look like that. Yeah, I'm going to craft a few more items, so I'm going to have to put on those blacksmithing gloves. Because I am almost out of healing potions. I definitely ran into some difficulty there earlier with some of the mobs. Go back to the 15 I really like. I should probably consider resuscitation potions or powders. See, here's the thing. Greater, okay, it gives them more armor again. But honestly, they just fall down like immediately anyway. Oh, I see. So if your crafting is better, like at crafting Earth or Science level 3, you'd be able to craft this for fewer resources. I see, because this costs 4 and that costs 3. Okay, but right now I'm out of resuscitation powders and I need to have a few, so... Oh, that really uses up a lot of resources. But that's what I'm going to have to roll with for now, because I'm sure I can buy the mats if I need them. Alright, well, down I go. I am going to run up to the edge of the map. Doesn't look like there's anything really that I can do here though, but you never know, you could find some sparkling loot behind a tree or behind a house. So I can't help but notice, the map seems to spoil things for us. So this is apparently Dr. Seely's secret laboratory, and presumably this is Dr. Seely's house. And of course, it does look like there are proper stores in there, and so we may, oh, most likely we're going to be seeing some side quests here in this city. Now, based on the question marks, it doesn't look like the city is actually that large, so that must, well, obviously it's just backdrop. Same with Serene when we were there. But still excited to kind of see how it looks. I see some loot in there, so I will go inside and take it. Nothing really good though. But stuff to sell. Alright. I will say I really like the look of the city. It does feel... Oh.
Halt! Your names,
I was going to
titles,
say
and
it feels
business
ancient.
Lady de Sardet, emissary
But we
of
know
the
it's not.
Congregation of Merchants on Tirfredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
Well, thank you. This is quite nice.
Come closer. Come closer.
Yes.
Your Excellency, welcome. I am honored to receive such a prestigious guest.
Thank you.
You will not regret it. My wares are the best in all Hikmet, and always in the vanguard of progress.
Excellent. I will
Where
ask
do
about the
wares
origin
come
of her
from?
products.
Most come straight from the continent. That's still where the most refined objects come from, isn't it? But others are also crafted in Hikmet, of course. We have some great workshops here.
Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and sell everything I deem unnecessary. I'm going to skip ahead past that part. And then I'm going to look in her inventory. If there's anything worthwhile, then you'll see me perhaps purchase it. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick up the old dueling pistol. It is kind of a minor upgrade because I still think I'm going to be moving forward to rifle at one point, but I don't have the accuracy needed to actually equip any of the rifles that at least seem good in this merchant's inventory. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase that for myself.
Thanks for your visit.
As far as I know, I'm the only character who actually gets to equip... Nope, that's not true, apparently. He has a regulation pistol. And apparently I have more than one of those. Oh, that's probably because I actually just equipped... yes, I did equip the new one. That's why. So I guess I can sell the old one then,
Your Excellency.
since it seems to just be the standard pistol, shall we say. So make my 3 gold. How lovely.
Thanks for your visit.
Alright, let's move ahead. There's an alchemist that I kind of want to talk to. I have another house here. I guess I just have another house here, and now I can fast travel between this city and New Serene. So I won't complain about that. Prosecutor's office, coin guard barracks, something else in the corner there. I really want to just see my new house and see what that looks like. Hello? You look like Alliance citizen.
Greetings.
Greetings. Thank you. Is this my house here? Nope. Oh, it must be this. Your accommodation. As a diplomat, an accommodation is available to you in the main cities of the different nations. There you will find a crafting table, storage chests, and your companions. You can also rest and travel from this place. Excellent. Does it just look the same inside? It does indeed look the same inside. Okay, fair enough. Probably nothing different up here either then. No, nothing's different up here. Okay, well, a little disappointing that the houses are not unique, but, well, at least they're here. At least it's something. But I do want to actually talk to the merchant.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of...
Is this the same guy as from... Okay,
What
he
can I
is
serve,
different
my
at least from
favorite
the other guy.
client?
Ask him about his business.
I imagine that for an alchemist, this island must be a real paradise.
Indeed. Here we have access to more plants than we could ever have imagined on the continent. That being said, we are having a hard time determining the effects of all these new species.
That makes sense.
We will probably need several years to classify them all. So, in the meantime, we fall back on the ones we do know.
Makes sense. Anything worth buying? Wait, you sell guns? Huh, not what I was expecting, but, oh, he also sells the old dueling pistol. I don't think I need anything new from him. Science +1 though. Okay, that's... I think they do stack, so I am actually going to buy that. I was going to say I was surprised by the gloves actually being stronger than what I'm wearing, but I think I'm still wearing the blacksmith's gloves.
By your visit.
So let me just change that
Come
back.
whenever you want.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I don't think I need to get anything else then. I'm just going to quick save and move forward. Where else am I going? The doctor's house and Dr. S. Asili's secret lab. So I guess I do want to go to the doctor's house. I think this is it. Hello. Oh. Okay. Where's the doctor? Well, they're probably in the laboratory. It's a bit messy in here though, isn't it? But I don't think there's anything I can do in here at the moment either, so time to just go down. If I recall, there's quite a few side quests that are going on here. Yeah, so I think I'll flag the one for Vasco, so I can finally get rid of him. Once I complete this quest, I can get rid of him for Kurt again. Okay.
Halt! No one enters!
Alright, I just got kicked out. I'm definitely not allowed in there. I'll just climb over this wall then. I'm surprised I'm not being attacked. Or I haven't been attacked yet, but then again, it is broad daylight. A lot of the time. I feel like most of the attacks on me have been in the evening, at least within the cities. I think I saw this is the laboratory. Yep. Not quite sure what I'll find in here though. So far it looks like nothing. But it looks like there's a second floor upstairs, so maybe we'll find something. This is the governor's research lab? Something like that? Yes, governor's research lab, laboratory. Nothing in here. This governor's Kind of poor, right? If he has nothing for me to take. Okay, just random people standing around. That's not creepy. What are they even looking at? Oh, weapons. I feel like they should have animations or something instead of just kind of staring at the tables. And, whoa. Well, I mean, it is a research lab, so I guess it makes sense, but I wasn't really expecting to walk into a room full of plague doctors. And one... Okay, I don't want to say it like that, but he does... He has a similar facial model to the fake alchemist, or the real alchemist back in Serene, but you know what I meant, the snake oil salesman. Turns out there was nothing to get from in here, so moving on. It looks like there's a little alleyway to the north here, so I do want to take a look at that first. Looks like I can climb over this fence, which is fine with me. Always worth a shot. Looks like I can climb that. Yep. Finally, something worth looting. Well, I say that, but at least it's something to loot. Oh, what was that? What was that animation? Were you sneaking around? Or just spawning in? Oh, you're a captain. Hello.
Hello there. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
I am Captain Lissandro. Pleased to meet you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Yet your face seems familiar. How odd.
I've been getting that a lot.
What can I do for you?
Asking about the port.
Do you know this port well?
Oh, I know it all right. I've been mooring my ship here for over 15 years. It's a safe harbor, well protected from the winds and away from the reefs.
And before that?
Before? I don't really know what you mean. Before, there was nothing but the coast itself, I imagine.
What about the island before the colonists arrived?
Did you know the island before all the colonists arrived?
Yes. Now that's going back a bit. And it isn't a topic for somebody who isn't one of our own.
So tell me what it was like when the Alliance first began to settle here.
It was still wild, dangerous, and very beautiful. But all that has changed now.
Okay, and what about Hikmet in general?
Did you see the city being built?
Almost before my very eyes. I saw it grow as fast as you're breathing right now. But it was barely more than a port and a couple of huts surrounded by forest in the beginning. And then the trees began to come down, and the houses began to sprout up. It happened at a crazy pace, but I'm not sure that many good things came of all that change.
That makes sense then.
I have to go.
As you wish.
I must go now. Can I enter any of these buildings? Doesn't look like it. Wow, it's nothing inside. Okay, well that looks like it's my destination for the time being. So, store and laboratory, that's where Master Farhat is. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue southeast, head past the gate to the governor's palace, find out what's going on in the eastern section of the city. Alright, what have we got here? Hello, Mr. Farhat? No, you're just an alchemist. Well, maybe you are.
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Alright, going upstairs as requested. Oh, you're fancy looking.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farhat?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is. To be honest,
That
our
feather's freaking
exchange
out
did
in his
not
hat.
exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you are not telling us everything.
Oh, come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Okay, he has nothing else to say beyond
I already
that?
told you that I do not know where this man is.
I guess not.
Leave me alone.
Fine, I'll leave you alone. Let me just go through your stuff then. It said to go through his papers. Or, oh.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs, if there's any business left to do.
Why'd you say that?
They
Oh,
haven't
you just
been
say-
paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
Ask about Bastien Darcy.
Have you heard of a man called Bastien Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods. And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses. With ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
Fair enough. Ask him about his work.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
Like
And
poisons?
if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
Charisma. Convince him to reveal what his employer is hiding. I did also, of course, notice the papers on the table beside me, but somehow I got dragged into this conversation first. Well, let's try to convince him.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
Oh, you're right. Anywhere is
Oh,
better
good.
than here. My boss did not only curse the name of the man you're looking for, he also hired some thugs to find him and our shipment.
Interesting.
Oh, great.
I think we may need to have a few words with your employer.
If you could also tell him that I am resigning, then I won't need to go upstairs.
But let me take this in the meantime, yeah? Letter from one of Master Furhat's acquaintances. My friend, I am deeply saddened to hear about the difficulties you are facing as a consequence of your dealings with Bastien Darcy. I was told that this boy was inconsequential, but I did not think him dishonest. Alas, as you know, if you were to wait for his family to repay you, the wait could prove very long. Correspondence with the continent is quite slow, but there are other solutions. Debt collectors could prove useful. I hope that you will manage to find a solution to this problem. Alright, so that basically tells me the same thing that that his staff member would have. Is he still up here? Good. Hello.
You again. I already
Yes.
told you that I do not know where the man you're searching for is.
You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please understand me. The Darcy family is on the continent. It would take months for them to reply to my complaint. What other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are, and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastion survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
Also, your singular employee downstairs has resigned. So, good luck with the store. Bye. All right, where am I headed? Oh, back to my house. Well, essentially. Well, he said a little alleyway, so I'm thinking... Oh, maybe back here somewhere.
Have mercy.
Yes, it is.
Have mercy. I will repay everything, I swear. This is nothing but a horrible misunderstanding.
They look well armed.
My family is very rich.
I just want to
They
hear
will
all this
give you
dialogue.
everything you want. Please.
That was all the dialogue.
Hey, you! Leave this man alone! What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. But if you want to pay in his stead, my lady, please do.
Well, unrelated to the conversation at hand, but it just occurred to me that when I bought the alchemist outfit for the science stat, that it automatically equipped it on me. So I'm not exactly battle ready right now, but I will attempt to charm them. So wish me luck, I guess.
I don't think you realize who you're dealing with. So, let me introduce myself. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation, and I'm here to save the life of one of our citizens. If you do not deliver him to me immediately, I will have no choice but to inform the governor.
And you'll end up rotting in jail in no time.
Damn it, they look serious.
We are
Yes,
serious.
A bit too much. Listen, we don't want to get in trouble with the governor, so take him.
Yeah, if our client wants to get repaid, you'll have to make an official request. Come.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle
You're an
that my
idiot.
father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I am extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. It was a pleasure, sir.
Wait, that was it? What now, Vasco? Where'd he go? Alright, maybe I'll just have to talk to you. So, let's chat.
De Sardet, can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
I guess not. But first things first, let me put on some proper armor. Thank you. Okay, well, I guess he just doesn't want to talk to me. Oh, no, there we go.
Thank you, de Sardet.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live.
Why me?
You had it all. Everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A naught, and a proud one at that.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
That was a very quick turnaround, to be honest, Vasco. You wanted to find out and be a Darcy. Talked to him once and no longer want to be a Darcy.
Glad
Fair
to
enough.
see you, my friend. Can I do anything
You're a
for
bit
you?
wishy-washy, though. is what I've noticed. So what'd you think of your brother?
What did you think of your brother? Meeting him in such circumstances must have been upsetting.
I had high expectations for this encounter. I was naively hoping for some emotional reunion, and I found myself in front of a conceited and selfish idiot. Need I say more?
Reality tends to be disappointing. The meme answer. Tell him that not all brothers are alike. Tell him that this encounter allowed him to insert himself. This just makes me think of Thanos. I have to go with the Thanos answer, right?
Reality is often disappointing. You should have been expecting it.
I'll take that into consideration, should another opportunity arise. Did you want anything else?
What do the tattoos mean?
What do the Naught's tattoos mean?
The first tattoo we get indicates whether we're sea-born or sea-given. The rest of them tell our story. They tell of everything we've been through, our rank, but also the storms we've sailed through.
I will ask him to tell me about his.
What do yours mean?
That I am a sea-given. That I sailed through a hurricane when I was but a simple sailor. That I performed several voyages as a captain without losing a single man. Does my entire curriculum really interest you?
It's important to me that I get to know you better.
I'm flattered, but there are other ways to do so than questioning me, you know. Did you want anything else?
Did my character just like auto flirt without my input?
I must leave you.
Great. Alright, well I can get rid of Vasco now, so I'm just going to go back to my house. And immediately dump him for Kurt.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions.
Okay. Compose the party. Bye. As mentioned earlier, I will now head east. Try to get into the Coin Guard base, see if there's maybe a side quest for me there, now that I have Kurt with me as well. Before heading into the palace, or the governor's area. Prosecutor's office. Can't go in that. It's a lot of little back alleyway areas, huh? Please move aside, thank you. The drunkard right here. This looks like a door I can enter. Yes, this is the office. Hello. You're just a passerby. Greetings. You're the prosecutor, presumably, and I'm not allowed upstairs. Okay, so I'm just not... There's nothing in here yet. Obviously, there will be. So... Coin Tavern. So you're telling me the Coin Guard barracks is always connected to a tavern? Am I gonna find another wench by the doorway? Hello. Oh, this one's a little bit more reputable looking. Alright, barkeep. What you got for me? Or innkeeper.
Hello, can I get you anything?
Yes, rumors please. Apparently I'm really interested in her basement. I don't know why yet, but let's find out.
What's in the basement?
The tavern offers various activities.
Okay,
to
so it
entertain
is a brothel.
guests. If you like betting or are looking for company, this is the place. Although I see you more as an arena fighter. Am I right?
Correctamundo.
I won't stay.
Now, here comes the question of, is the arena going to be... Is the arena going to be the same as the new Serene one? Because I do want to continue doing that combat. It could very well be, though, because... Oh, not what I was looking for. Well, because we went to a different load zone when we went to the arena earlier. Is it just down here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's take a peek. Maybe it's different. No, it looks about the same. Yeah, it looks about the same. Is it the same guy? I won't say no. I did say I wanted to
Ready
continue
excite
doing
the
this.
crowd?
I am. Okay, so it is the same
Perfect.
location. That's good.
As soon as you're ready, you can jump right. You saw them win the first challenge.
All right, here we go.
with audacity.
Audacity. Oh. Going well so far. Ow. Ouch. I'm just trying to be stingy because I don't want to use up my gear. Also, I'm supposed to have a healer. That's very true. Hiya! Nice. Alright, here we go again. I'll take a free hit. Two hits, 3 hits. I upgraded my stat or my skills, so this is supposed to have like an AoE shockwave when I use my power attack, but it is a bit slow. I was holding my parry for too long. That was my fault. Death. We can do that again. Let's go. This is the part where I get greedy.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
I guess I should probably go through what I skipped earlier. Oh crap. When I was setting up my weaponry. Oh, okay. Well, both my teammates are down. I leveled up for some reason. Won't complain about leveling up, but just need a good opportunity to use this. I'll do a normal swing. Back away. Ouch. Go for it. Oh, that felt good. Hiya. Okay. Let me just go over the stats or the skills I upgraded. So basically, all I did was I went into the two-handed heavy weapon tree, and then I basically went all the way to the end, with the exception of Fury, because I can't do that without. Well, maybe it's just the 3 points, or I thought it was because I needed both the bladed weapons and blunt weapons, but regardless. So two-handed heavy weapons, and then it goes to hello. Okay, Iron Grip, so attacking with the two-handed heavy weapons deals more damage, so 10% damage on that. Iron Wall, balance is reinforced, plus 50. Not quite sure what the calculation is for that. Shockwave, this is what I was talking about. So the annihilating attack now creates a shockwave that can cause loss of balance near its point of impact. So it's not really an AoE, but at the very least it might have an effect on groups, because it might knock them over. And Seismic Shock just increases the area of effect. And I'm hoping maybe if I level up again I'll be able to go to Fury. But we will see from there. And now comes the boss version of this type of mob. Just gonna... Nope. Back away, back away. They're enraged. Swing. Ouch. Go for it. Alright. Go for it. Back away. Hiya. Okay. Nice. Back away. I'm seeing a little circle around me and I'm not sure what that represents. Ouch. I don't know if it's visible in the footage. I was very distracted by that circle. I'm gonna regret that. Why did I go for that one? Not the one I wanted. Nice counter.
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it. Now that was a challenge well won.
Thank you. I would like to save.
Huh. A pity.
Let me now see what the third challenge
Ready to
includes.
excite the crowd.
If it includes those charging bulls or whatever the hell they are, I will not fare very well.
Perfect. As soon as you're here for
Let's see,
your
what have we got?
greatest pleasure,
These are not easy either. It's the poison really that gets me. Ouch. Yeah, that poison does a lot of damage. It's actually honestly pretty crazy.
I'm wounded. I need help.
Green blood.
And I'm dead. So, with the poison, I'll just try one more time. But the boss version of this, I ran into one actually in the field earlier in this session. It was cut out just because all I did was die to it a bunch. So, yeah. Well, ouch. This does not bode well for me. And my teammates, they're no good at surviving either. And I still haven't figured out if there's any way for me to upgrade their stats. Oh god. Why in there? The good news with them I'm seeing is they do get knocked down if I block. Just blocking. So I'm sure I'll figure out a strat. Come on. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Well, I mean, we all knew even after I passed this round, I would have died to a later round, so no harm, no foul, right? Goodbye. Let me give up.
Ready to excite the...
I am not.
I need to get going.
No. I will abandon it.
Are you? Well,
And I'll be back later when I'm more prepared and better geared and higher level. And not as bad at the game, hopefully. Alright, back in the Coin Tavern basement. I am going to go through the brothel area because the... Oh, I can't go through here. I was going to say because the coroner was down here for the previous location. So I'm just going to come up here. I guess this will take me across to the coin barracks. Nothing back here. It's just a big circle. What? Did I miss a door? I did. I did miss a door. I am noticing that this is just the same layout as the other place. So we're recycling a few maps in here. But it does at least make sense. Maybe the coin guard is just very uniform. Doesn't look like there's anything to say to them though, so maybe this is just for flavor, I guess. So I'm just going to exit because there's nothing of note in here right now. City of Hikmet. So time to go to the governor's palace. Exciting. This is kind of the real reason we're here. Some story content. Let's go.
You'd better go and meet this governor without me. We are at war.
Oh, you are at war.
I'm not certain that I can remain calm if I see such a man.
The little one's not wrong. You came to flatter him. The sailor is less likely to cause an incident, but you are the diplomat.
I mean, so now that you mentioned that you're at war, I kind of feel that maybe I should have reported the native at the entryway, but I mean we are this far in. So now that they've mentioned that bringing her in might cause a diplomatic incident, I do kind of want to just go in and see what happens. Obviously, the smart play would be to take the sailor, but I mean, they brought it up and said I am the diplomat, so I'm going to just test it out. If there are like huge negative impacts, then yes, obviously I will reload. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do a manual save, and I will walk right in and see how they react if they do at all. Well, I'm sure they will. They must. Hello there. This looks recycled as well, actually. So is there another side door? Not this time? Okay. Or maybe it's in the other room. Loot. That'll make them feel so much better about us. Yeah, no, this is basically the same. Except I can't even go in there. Alright. Servants' quarters up there? Is it going to be... camera, please. Servants' quarter going to be basically the same as well? With another doorway to the left? Seems like it. And after we climb up here, just like a long hallway to a door. Sorry, a short doorway to... Yeah, okay, so... Well, at least it opens this time. Oh. This is messy. Is this the governor's room? Jeez. Alright, can't go through that. Alright, that will go back down. Let me move aside, please. Okay, I can't even go through that door. Alright, so down I go, essentially to the meeting room proper. Hello, I have come to create a diplomatic incident. You're going to be so happy to see me.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you. Allow me to present my sincerest regards in the name of the Congregation of Merchants.
And allow me to wish you and your cousin a warm welcome to the island, in the hopes that this visit will help prolong the profitable relations between our two nations.
Likewise. Nevertheless, another question brings me. The Malachor. The Prince d'Orsay hopes that these new shores will bring us new possibilities, even a remedy.
It is an area that concerns us greatly, but be assured we are studying it acutely. Our doctors and alchemists are particularly interested in the flora of the Isle. It's extremely varied and different from our own. In fact, we have sent a group of explorers into a very promising sector. Alas, we've had no news from them for quite some time now. We are hoping that nothing has happened. We would have sent a patrol to investigate, but we cruelly lack the means to do so. The natives have proven aggressive, even hostile to our studies, and have attacked us regularly.
You asked the question why.
Oh, great.
You steal our lands, gouging the earth in sacred places. And now our people are disappearing. It's enough to drive one to unsheath a blade. Do you not agree?
Let's politely handle this.
Siora, please. I understand how you feel, but this isn't the right time.
I am sorry. You are right. My apologies, Your Excellence. Continue, please.
Yes. As I was saying,
I mean, he's remarkably calm about it, and then it jumped to another animation.
Able-bodied men here in order to protect the city, but we would be happy to share with you the results of our research if...
Oh?
Your Excellency.
This insolent interruption is untimely and unwelcome.
I deeply regret, Excellency, but one of our frontier posts has just suffered a brutal attack.
Report then and be precise.
The natives attacked us by surprise. Our men were massacred. Our frontier post is lost.
One more act of barbarity. Dismissed, soldier. Where was I? Yes, we would be most pleased to share our discoveries with our allies if your cousin would send us a party to help us find our lost expedition. I could show you to which region they were sent.
I thank you for the information and will let him know.
If you are of a mind to accord me another request, I would be truly grateful.
I'm listening.
As you have not failed to observe, our troops, as well as our caravans, have been suffering incessant attacks. The merchants, including your own, are raided, often killed, and certain goods have become scarce. Captain Rainhild, who commands our outpost in the plains, has communicated his incapacity to protect them. Considering that certain of your own fellow countrymen are involved.
You would like me to lend a hand. I will see what I can do, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Yes, well, since we're here, I will ask about Hikmet.
Could you tell me a little about your city?
Hikmet is the oldest city on the island. We began construction of its first buildings 15 years ago, shortly after the discovery of the island. A magnificent city, where the great minds of the time were united in a common goal. Here you could find the best doctors, the greatest engineers, and the most eminent savants. In everyone's eyes, this island has great promise.
Why do you
Hikmet
spell
is
promise
the city
like
that
that?
allows us to make good on that promise.
And what of this conflict with Thélème on Tir Freddy?
Officially, we are at war. But we have never waged war openly here. Of course, we did not rejoice when they set up camp on the Isle, and we expected the worst. But it seems that their only concern is to convert the natives into believing their ridiculous teachings. They represent no
Yeah,
true
that's all they
danger to
care
us.
about.
At least, not for the
So
time
far.
being. And to be frank, we have plenty of other concerns that demand our attention.
Okay. Speak of the alliance with Ulan.
I met Ulan, the Bone Blower's clan chief from the village of Vignamri. He is an open-minded man who holds great expectations of exchanges with the colonies. He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty, even an alliance.
Ulan, you say? I have never heard mention of this name, but to finally have an ally among the natives could only be beneficial. That is excellent news.
That's good. You're
Still,
open-minded,
I fear that I
relatively
cannot
speaking.
leave the city. That would be taking too much of a risk.
I doubt that
Understandable.
Ulan will come to Hikmet. He is looking for an alliance, but he is not desperate. Such a gesture would be considered a sign of weakness by his clan.
That is understandable, I suppose. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries? Do you think that solution might work?
I think that might be possible. I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see him in person for the same reason.
Excellent. Finally, some clear skies in our negotiations with the natives. My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize an agreement with King Ulan.
I'll be there too, to make sure everything goes according to our plans. There is another matter concerning the same village that I would like to bring to your attention. A wandering merchant, member of the Ulan clan, is being kept in your outpost. Can you authorize his entry into the city?
I see no harm in that. This merchant is certainly not a threat to us, and he might even prove useful.
Is that
If
the merchant I saw
negotiations with
outside?
his clan should take a foul
I completely
turn.
forgot
Here,
about him.
Please be so kind as to give him this letter of passage. If he presents it to the guards, they will let him in and he'll be able to establish his stall in town.
I thank you. I hope to see you again. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
Alright, that sounds good. Actually seems promising for peace. Granted, yes, apparently they are at war, but he at least seems willing to listen. To a different tribe, but still. Could I go through this doorway? No. City of Hikmet. So I'm going back outside. I'll talk to him, and I'll talk to the other guy, to the merchant. I am lazy, so I'm going to run to the Desarde residence and quick travel. Regardless, I will see you there. And we're back. Heading right out to the outpost. So apparently this was destroyed. Did the civilians get murdered, or just the guards? I mean, it looks still pretty intact to me. Hi, Captain Reinhild?
Hello, Captain. Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
I have no idea what that is. Talk about the Donea Eggsgragau attacks.
Governor Burren has asked me to help you fight against the caravan attacks. Could you tell me precisely what's going on?
For weeks, we have been harassed by the savages. They're waiting for groups of soldiers or caravans to be out of sight of the outpost and attack with incredible violence. They don't just steal goods or equipment. They kill without mercy. Only one man survived their last attack. He's here in a sorry state.
Do you think he could answer a few questions?
Yes, but take it easy on him.
I'll make sure I do, Captain.
Alright, where is he? Oh, he's going to be in... He's not even in the camp. He's not even in the sick bay. Oops. I mean, he is with the plague doctor, but...
Hello there. My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the congregation. I was informed that your caravan was looted and that you were the sole survivor of the attack.
It's true, Your Excellency. It was awful. All those deaths. The violence. We followed the recommended precautions to the letter, but it was useless.
Ask him about the circumstances of the attack.
How did the attack happen?
We traveled all day. We were exhausted, and night was approaching. We knew we were not very far from the outpost, but we couldn't go any further, so we camped away from the road, trying to stay out of sight. Alas, it was in vain. That's when they struck, in the middle of the night.
Ask him about the attackers.
Were there several attackers?
I counted 5, maybe 6, but others were hiding in the woods. I'm sure of it. If they only had their usual stone weapons, we may have hoped to escape them, but their weapons were inflamed. I have never been so scared in my life.
So similar to what Siora does, then. Ask him about the goods.
What were you transporting?
Mostly food, but also herbs and other ingredients for scientists.
Did the attackers take it?
Everything was a blur. I don't know if they intended to steal or destroy it. Unfortunately, my companions died while trying to protect our cargo.
Are you saying that the looters started by attacking your cargo?
Yes, Your Excellency. Maybe more of us would have survived if we'd all fled.
Talk about precautions.
You mentioned recommended precautions.
Yeah, I was curious about that,
Since
actually.
attacks occur often, we were given a number of precautions to avoid them. Do not travel at certain times, do not camp near the road, do not light any fires.
Makes
All of
sense.
it was useless. It would have been better to recruit guards to escort us.
Based on what you're saying, the attacks were very targeted. They must have a camp near the outpost to monitor the road.
But what is their goal? Why attack all the caravans along this route?
They must want to cut off the supply lines to Hikmet.
Correct.
We'll go to the scene of the attack. I might find something there to help track these rebels.
Correct. They're going for supply lines because you are apparently at war. So, yeah, maybe I should have should have reported that native. Oh well. It's too late now. I'm not going back for that. Oh, there's a lot more people here now. And
Please, help me!
this is terrible.
Just keep walking, Renaigse. This does not concern you.
Have mercy! They will kill me! I am but a merchant who wishes to trade with the big city.
100%.
I never thought I would see several islander warriors attacking a mere merchant. And I thought honor and righteousness were of the utmost importance in your culture. I must have been mistaken.
What are you trying to say, Renaigse? Are you insulting us?
You are insulting yourselves by behaving this way. He's an unarmed man. He's trying to survive. What honor is there in attacking him?
He is a traitor. He deserves to be punished. But you are right. He is not worth attacking. Let's leave. His punishment will come once we have chased Enonagse away, and he cannot sell his products.
Adloreda Onolmanawi. May the trees along your path always bear fruit.
Think nothing of it. Ulan told me that you were not able to enter the town.
It is true. The soldiers did not let me enter. They left me outside, and the Donea Exdragao took advantage of this opportunity to attack me.
Rest assured, I have obtained permission for you to enter from the governor of Hikmet, which should allow you to set up your stall in the city.
Adloreda Renaixi. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Farewell, merchant. Perhaps we will meet again.
Well, I mean, if he's going into the city, then yes, we will meet again, because I will probably sell him stuff that I don't want.
The caravan was some distance from the road when it was attacked.
Oh, wait. I thought you were asleep. Or, sorry, I thought you were dead. Oh god. I thought you were dead. How dare you trick me like this? Ouch. I saw that coming and still ate it.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Okay, at least there was only one of them. Yeah, I did kill more around here. So I wasn't entirely wrong to assume it was dead as well. Okay, good.
Here we are. Stay alert. The food has been destroyed. They clearly don't need it.
What a waste.
Which means that their camp should be close by.
Yeah, so remember how I mentioned earlier that I ran into a boss version of the flying things? Yeah, this is where it was. And that's it right there.
They must have died protecting their goods. How sad. These wounds appear to be caused by stone blades. The kind of weapons that islanders use. These crates are empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. But where are the bodies? Let's look around.
Didn't we just find the bodies? Like right here. So I will give it one more try, and you will see how horribly I do.
Green blood! I can't!
He's down already.
I'm wounded. I need help.
And I'm almost dead. And I'm dead. Okay, see? That's what I meant. Doing terribly, and they do too much damage for me at the moment. I know I can technically take an antidote, but the problem is the time it takes for me to drink that antidote versus straight up just drinking a health potion so far seems negligible. And not only that, but I have to actually wait for us. I can't just cancel the animation immediately and still get healed. I still have to wait for the drinking animation to finish, which is a bit of a pain, shall we say. Oh, that's where they want me to go. Okay, well, I'm going to skip ahead to the camp in the woods, so I'll see you there as well. Alright, I have made it back to the camp. I had just a fight with a couple of boars earlier. I don't think these mobs were here earlier when I traveled, but... Oh, okay, so this is where we are again. As you remember earlier, there were some bandits here. I noticed a blood stain, and I thought it was from a murder, but turns out it was just a quest that hadn't spawned yet, which makes sense. It's kind of what I assumed. Ouch, sequence breaking and everything. Hiya, missed.
Why was this man's body arranged like this? There's something in his pocket.
What's it got in its pockets is? If it's a ring, I'm gonna laugh. No. Unfinished letter from a merchant to his family. My dear, I'm afraid this trip will be my last. We were very cautious. We even ate cold food every night because lighting a fire was too dangerous. And yet, I feel as if we are being observed. And I'm afraid they might attack us from one moment to, and then
He was
he's
in
dead.
the caravan, but whoever attacked him decided to drag him here and feed him to the wild beasts.
Kind of rough.
The Donea Extragao do this as a sort of scare tactic. This is a message for other merchants.
Alright, where else are the rebels? That's the chicken I killed earlier when I came through. There they are, I saw a head up there. Hello there. Oh. Why did I even say hi? Okay, I'm eating some poop with the frames. Ooh. I will say though, compared to the mobs, they are hilariously weak.
A patrol. We're close to the target.
I apologize for the frame drops there. I do have plans to actually upgrade my computer further, so that I can actually play Hogwarts Legacy, and that should help with the frame drop situation. It would also give me an opportunity, because oh, that's another boss version, isn't it? I'm just thinking about getting a microphone, like a proper one, and, for this as well. So there will be some improvements. Granted, it's not like realistically anyone is watching, but at least for myself, I'll be able to play the games I want. And if I ever rewatch these in the future, I will not cringe as hell. So that is the dream. Hello, let me loot you. Oh, this definitely wasn't here before. Oh, that's not true. It was here. I just opened it and found nothing down here. And now I found an ambush. Ouch. Okay, based on the frame drops I'm experiencing, I'm kind of thinking I may need to restart the game. So, I'll be right back. I'm just going to try. I'm going to remember I have this. But I'm going to just restart. Oh, I'm finally getting necklaces. I keep getting distracted. But yes, I'll be right back. And we're back. So, here's hoping that situation has been resolved. Doesn't look like we're fully loaded in yet, but we'll see. I mean, there was a restart involved, so here's hoping for the best then.
Finally, here's the camp of the rebel natives.
The standing men call themselves Donea Extragao. Please, let's try and talk to them.
Okay.
I do not want to fight with my brothers without trying to reason with them first.
Okay, sounds good. Let's reason with them. See how that treats us. Hello.
Hello. Don't worry. I come in peace. I only wish to speak to your leader.
I am the leader of this camp, Renaikse. And who might you be?
I've already met this strange Renaikse. She saw me when I was watching the Lions camp.
Oh, it's you from earlier.
She did not tell them anything. I think you can trust her.
We shall see. Let us talk now.
I have come to speak to you about your attacks against all those who take the road to Hikmet.
The Lions only got what they deserve. They have captured many of our people. We must release them.
That's the price of war. If you fight, you risk men being taken prisoner.
I am not talking about warriors, Renaikse, but villagers kidnapped in our villages. They mainly attack on Olmenawe, those carrying the mark of the bond like you. They capture them, and we never see them again. We don't know what they are doing to them, but we are going to release them.
I see. But our merchants have no role in this. They are not warriors, so why kill them?
They brought food and weapons back to our enemies. We could not let them pass. If your merchants had fled, we would not have pursued them. But they resisted, so they died.
The
city of Lions is no longer to receive food or weapons. Nothing.
I share your anger against the Lions, and I also hope to find our captured brothers. But the Renaigse also use floating houses to transport things. Your attacks were useless.
Listen, if what you told me is true, I fully understand why you're fighting. I'm even ready to help you clear up these disappearances, as long as you spare our merchants.
You no longer need to worry about it. That was our last attack. Our troops are ready, and soon we will make the Lion pay for the harm it has brought upon us.
What are you talking about?
Soon, the Donea Extragao will march together, and we will free our brothers.
Yeah, let's not attack them.
Can you guarantee that our merchants will now be able to take this road without risking their lives?
I always keep to my word. The time for small attacks is over. Now is the time of war.
I'm afraid you're heading straight into a massacre. But since you promised me that our caravans will be spared, I have fulfilled my mission.
Go in peace. We should prepare ourselves.
I feel like this isn't going to end well for anybody. Alright, well, time to run back to the camp and then port to Rhinehild, so I will see you there.
I hope I will not regret letting them go. They are so full of hatred for the Alliance.
The Donea Extragao fight, as my mother did, to free our people from the Lions. And now, they are ready for a great battle. I hope they will not end up like my clan.
I have to admit that the story of this attack is concerning. We should talk to Captain Reinhild about it. We can also inform him that the convoys will now be running smoothly.
Alright, we have returned to the outpost. Let's see what Rhinehild has to say. And I'm thinking I'll be visiting Siora's village soon because she mentioned something about her mother and the state that they're currently in.
Hello, Captain. Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Talk about the end of the attacks.
I managed to trace the rebels who attacked the caravans. They will no longer be a problem.
You eliminated them?
No, it was not necessary. But you must know that this group is part of a much bigger army. An army that is ready to go to war against Hikmet.
We have been at war with the rebels for a long time.
They did not speak of skirmishes, but of a pitched battle. They want to free their imprisoned comrades and will stop at nothing to do so.
This is terrible news. We must prepare the troops immediately. I'll send a message to Governor Buran. Thank you for warning us, Your Excellency. You've given us a chance to resist their assault. I know it's not much, but I hope you'll accept this as a token of gratitude.
Thank you, Captain.
She gave me money. I enjoy money. I just remembered that I have gotten a couple more necklaces. I will take a peek here. Ooh, I'm already wearing poison resistance. That's funny. And I'm dying to it so easily. I'm going to go with the element protection medal because I want to have the healing effect. And then I will put this on Kurt because he is my tank. And Siora is already wearing this, so she doesn't need to have anything else from that. That's good. At least now I'll regen my HP.
Hello, Captain.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
Nothing.
I must go.
Bye.
Goodbye, Captain.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
That voice actress sounds familiar. I keep thinking she sounds, well, I'm probably wrong, but she sounds like Krem from Inquisition at the very least. So there's nothing else. I guess I'm going back to Olun, and then I'm going to try to find the village of Verdre. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to Olun first. Don't ask me what map he's on because I sure as hell don't remember that. But I will be right back, most likely at in front of Ulin. Slight change in plan. On the way to Olin, I saw that there was a tooltip about, or at least a quest notification about helping Vasco again. So I will talk to him, he'll get stuck in my party, and then I'll do my very best to get rid of him.
I intend to prove to the Admiral that I fully identify as a Nart once more. Without regrets, I will have to go through a test of loyalty. It will certainly be dangerous, but with your help, I am convinced that I will succeed. So, shall we go and see her?
We're gonna put it off until I'm actually back in. Actually, there's no point in putting it off now. I can do... Okay, so I have plans.
With pleasure.
Let's do it.
Let's see what adventure she has in store for us.
Sorry, Kurt. I still need a healer on my team. Actually, let me try it without Siora. Let me just do Kurt and Vasco again. And go from there. But regardless, I am now going to go back to Ulin. We have returned. There's a random guy here. Oh.
Ulan, I see that the governor of Hikmet's emissary is already here.
He is, and I am very thankful that you succeeded in organizing this meeting. I am full of hope for the future.
We are very grateful as well, Your Excellency. However, if you could leave us, I am sure you can understand that the discussion we are about to have must remain confidential.
It better be fair.
Naturally. I hope that you will reach an agreement.
I have to wait outside for 2 hours. 2 hours later. My objective is now to just ask how it went. Let's find out. He's just gonna be stabbed and dead inside or something. Oh no, still alive. Still standing in the same place.
So, have you reached an agreement?
Our discussions were very fruitful. However, we are faced with a problem.
Really?
Our peace treaty depends on the ability to exchange freely.
And Chief Ulan has warned me that our merchants would be at risk of being attacked by the neighboring clan.
Mordoon, the chief of the village of Igugsob, is at the near Exragao.
Oh,
he is among
him.
those who think that the people of your island are only here to take from us. But his village would also benefit from this agreement. If you could convince him to meet us, we could reach an understanding, allowing the caravans to pass through his territory.
Without this, I am afraid we would not be able to make a commitment. Peace and trade are linked. If our merchants risk their lives coming here...
I am sure that you will manage to convince him that the Renaigse are not all bad.
I can try, at least.
Adredar, we will wait here and hope that you will manage to reason with him.
I'm also kind of noticing that sometimes the characters talking will be looking at the wrong person, because he kind of was just looking at the ambassador and not at me, so I was kind of under the impression he was just going to send the ambassador. Obviously, I knew I would have to go there because I'm the main character, and I've already met with what's his name. I'm just trying to remember where exactly he is. He must be in. He must be in the other map. So let's do it. Yeah, he's in Madagascar. Village of Vigulsob, because I've been there before. Alright, meet you all there. This is where the exploration we did earlier pays off. And now I can stroll right in. Hello there.
What are you doing here, Renaigse?
We've been through this conversation already. Let's talk about the alliance with Ulan.
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks about is picking up the crumbs left behind by the Renaigse. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregao, a proud man, not a slug. The Renaigse cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
Try to take advantage of his pride. 100%. Let's do it.
The Donea Exregao I have met were fearless, and yet you were running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Fradi. The worst part is that you are right. I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. But I will not go to his village.
That's fair.
Tell them to find me at Landristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordoon.
Oh, seriously? I have just...
This is some fine legate work. Convincing a man that stubborn and full of hatred could not have been easy.
What I was going to complain about was, seriously, they're just making me go back and forth between two spots? And now I have to go through multiple loading screens again? Fun. I'll see you all there. And we're back. Time to let them know about the update then. Hello. Oh. I just realized your loot respawned. Oh no.
Mordoon is willing to meet you at Landristel to sign a peace treaty.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat, Your Excellency.
I knew you would succeed. Thanks to you, the whole region...
You're looking at the wrong person again, dude.
Do you know where this place is, Ulan?
Of course. In our language, Landristel means Glade of Promises.
I know where that is.
It is a sacred place, one whose peacefulness must be respected. It bodes well.
In that case, we should go there at once.
Yes. I will follow you. Come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our side, we will celebrate peace together.
This Ulan is about as forthright as a backtracking donkey. I'm almost certain he's plotting something.
I suddenly feel the urge to go to Landristel. I hear it looks wonderful this time of year.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now.
Is that a hard time limit? It is. Okay. I think that is... I think that's in Madagascar as well. I am going to just keep calling it Madagascar. Oh, jeez. Yes, it is. Oh no, it's here apparently. Well, I did say I. Oh, okay, it's not the same place. There was another glade area while I was exploring the other map, but this is not that time or place. But I will jump straight ahead to where I attend the negotiations. I'll see you all there as well. Alright, we're here. And they're already fighting. Oh no, they're just fighting the animals. That's okay. Oh wait. This is an ambush by soldiers.
Mordoon is being attacked. Let's go and rescue him.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Oh great, now I'm attacking people from the cities. So, in what world am I? Just like a, you know, an impartial observer? I feel kind of bad about that, dude.
Adloredar, thank you for coming. You saved me. That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us both. My men are dead, and now I am injured. He achieved exactly what he wanted in the end. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer the consequences of my defeat.
I'm sorry, Mordoon. I really am.
You were deceived, just like I was. Sometimes
that's a little upsetting.
among the stones, there can be snags.
Not what I expected at all. So
Farewell,
he lied to me.
on Almanawi. And do not let yourself be betrayed again.
Alright, I'm just outside the king's house again. I did loot all the bodies, but I figured that was not the most interesting to watch happen, so I just skipped ahead of it. So let's see what the liar has to say now that I'm back.
Traitor.
Yep.
This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed men.
Mordoon was a Denea ex-Regao. He would have never accepted an agreement with the Renaig Say. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants and our allies' caravans. We had to protect ourselves if we were to make these exchanges possible. So we did.
By lying and manipulating me.
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us if I told you the truth. I understand your anger, but keep in mind that we are now at peace, thanks to you. You are now a Karans of Ignamri, and should you seek it, you will always have our assistance. Anything else?
I'm not thrilled. I'm going to go with his interactions with the colonists just to see if there's been any update to that.
What do you think of people from the continent?
Many of our people would love for all the but I would not. It is thanks to them that I was able to breathe new life into Vignamri. The Lions have power. The Lugaid Blau. Your people.
Lugaid Blau.
It means
they are coin.
The men of I wish my brothers. Anything else?
Okay, so that was pretty much the same.
Nothing.
I think that was the same. Okay, well, I did that. Still waiting for this. There's a lot more maps coming that I'm seeing here, according to this menu, so there's quite a bit of game left, which makes sense. Level up, I'll take it. Scheme is a pretty big, actually. At least based on the number of maps I saw there. I am seeing I have some remaining points to assign. Nope, can't choose that. Attributes. Now I want accuracy to up my rifle even usage. To be honest, I want to dump agility now, but it's too late for that. Well, I say that, I still have the memory crystal. Talents. I need intuition as well. And I haven't seen any enemy traps yet, so that's something to consider. I should get the lockpicking. I know there, at the bare minimum, there is a level 3 lockouts in my house in New Serene. Alright, we're back in New Serene. I'm outside of my residence. There's a level 3 lock here. I will happily open that up and see if there's anything worthwhile to get. So, that's a hard no. Was not worth my time and effort. Not as good as what I'm already wearing, which was Kurt's starting gear. So, what I will do here... No, I don't want to travel. I want to talk to the Admiral. Alright. It looks like a lot of the loot has actually respawned, which, again, is a good thing. I won't complain about that. Alright, so this is where I'll actually leave off the episode. Next time, what we're going to do is we'll talk to the Admiral for the mission, do the mission to the best of our ability with Vasco, get rid of Vasco, bring in Ciora, and then go and meet Ciora's mother, or and go to her village. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.